Hey, this is Rusty Curtis from Dental CMO. Building trust and comfort with potential patients before they visit your office is a critical component of effective dental marketing, and there's no better way to do it right now than great video. But rather than me try to tell you that, we're going to show you actual people watching a dental practice video and show you their reactions.
The first dentist that we went to when we moved to California was, I felt like they just ran it like a business and that it wasn't personal, and we had really long waits in the waiting room, and when we finally got in, we just felt like they were shuffling us through.
So I get really nervous right when I walk in. I've had my hand shake or just started getting shaking when I came to sit down in the actual chair. I've had that happen before.
I have a family, wife and 4 kids. For me, I want to make sure that they're going to the best dentist within the area. And I want to make sure that they're in good hands. That the doctor's experienced, well-versed in terms of how do you treat children, how do you alleviate potential stress from a child. You know, maybe 1 or 2 visits, do they know my kids by name? Are they really accommodating in terms of scheduling around my wife's schedule? Those are the things that are important to me.
When I was looking for a dentist, I was trying to find a dentist that I could really trust. I wanted to find a dentist that was affordable and felt like family and felt like that I wasn't just there because he needed to make a payment on his new boat. Honestly, that's what I felt like sometimes.
I think it's important because I don't have months and months to research a dentist. Usually the needs are pretty specific and pretty somewhat immediate. And so, you know, I'm gonna go to a website, and with a short amount of time, I wanna know what am I getting myself into. I want to look at reviews, perhaps even video, and just to see people that are like me, like-minded people, and how well were they serviced.
Hi, I'm Dr. Larson. I'm the owner of Santan Valley Smiles. I've got 5 kids. I've been married for 12 years to my wife, Liesl. She's a 4th generation Arizonian. I enjoy seeing my kids grow up, seeing who they turn into.
I think it's cool to see the dentist with his family, not it's not as scary.
Looks like a nice guy.
Kids that come running.
He's not just a dentist, but he's a family man.
You feel like you're the coolest guy in the world.
He's involved with
right?
his family and his children.
5 people that think you're awesome. One of our mottos here is what's best for the patient is what's best for the practice. A lot of dental practices historically have been set up for the
It's clear that this isn't just a job for him.
9 to 4, Monday
can clearly
through
see the
Thursday,
passion
off
behind
Friday,
it.
those sorts of things. So we've set up our practice to be
All
very
I'm really
patient-centered.
thinking is,
A lot of people like coming before work, they like coming after work.
I don't know,
They like
he
coming
seems
the weekends.
like a
and
nice guy,
we just
looks like he has a really
try to
nice
make it an
office.
easy experience.
Well, I appreciate
like he has a
having
nice
all the hours that
family.
they have just in case there is a dental emergency. I know pretty much they're going to be open
like their
anytime
job.
that I needed to see them, and it doesn't have to hinder our schedules with
The
school or
implication there
after-school
is
activities.
a
They
lot of
always have
good
time that
leadership.
we can get
I
in.
like hearing that I could get in any
My
time
niece
without a
was here
problem
for school.
scheduling.
She had a really bad toothache to where she was almost in tears. So we called and they saw her the same day. It showed
Looks like he has a
that they care.
high-tech office.
Brought in a team of
That's cool.
doctors
I had a
to help
toothache
them
one
out.
time,
Ones I bring are the
and
ones
I had to
that
wait
I-
3
ones that are
days
gonna
to
do
go see a
high-quality
dentist.
work,
That's
the
awesome.
ones that are gonna
Not
be
just a
friendly,
client.
and they're going to treat my patients like I would when I'm not there.
I have a 10-year-old daughter and a 7-year-old son, and we have seen multiple doctors.
Yeah, this is the type of
here,
place
and
I'd like
each
to
one
go
has
just
been so
because
great
I've
with
had
them.
some,
My favorite
just
thing
by
about coming to
watching
the
this,
office
some
is it doesn't feel like
questions
a
answered.
dental office. I come in here and I feel like I'm
Yeah,
hanging
that
out
would
with
be
friends.
nice. Not feel so nervous.
They make
That's
you
a nice
feel
point right there,
at
that
home,
you
really.
feel like you're
The
hanging out with
days
friends and
for me
not
are when we
going
really get
to
help people, change
an
people's
office. Everybody
lives.
wants to
Communication
feel
is
like
really
they're
essential, whether it's someone who
with
has
people
terrible
that
teeth, it's,
appreciate
you know,
them and-
getting a denture
and
for the
consider
first
them
time,
friends.
Kid getting their braces off and they get a post on Instagram, their new smile.
I would
like
definitely
to
trust
work
my
with
family to
people,
go to
help
a
them
dentist like
solve
this.
their problems.
I like
come up with ways to
him the
make
more
people
that I
happy.
watch this. From watching that video, I feel like I got to know him a little bit better and that I could establish a level of trust with him. He seemed like a really approachable guy that cares, that is doing dentistry because he loves it and wants to support his family. Yeah, he seemed like an honest, good guy, just first impression.
I can with confidence have my family go to that practice. The reason being is almost like I've gotten to know the doctor a bit. It's almost like I shook his hand.
When they showed him with his family and just hanging out, that he showed that he cared about his patients and talked about like he would adjust his schedule to work around them. I think that just makes him, you feel like more connected to him. Like I feel like I'd be more comfortable around him.
Sometimes there's a level of anxiety going to the dentist. A couple of my kids are a little bit nervous about that, but seeing his video, it made me feel like it's kind of a home environment and a family, and they try to maintain that friend relationship with you, and so I think I would feel comfortable sending my kids there that maybe were a little bit nervous about going to the dentist. And yeah, seemed like a really friendly, safe, good environment.
I've kind of see the before and after. People just like myself experience and get service done there. And see that they're serviced very well, with care.
I really liked this video because there were real people telling their real stories. I felt like they really were his patients. And so it's more meaningful to me than just reading a review. Being able to actually see a person that believes and has experienced and knows this dentist and is willing to be in front of a camera and say that they like him and would go back, I think I would give him a shot.
I felt like after seeing those things, I had a level of trust with him. If I needed to go to the dentist and I saw that commercial, I would feel comfortable calling and contacting them.
Not just a mouth being worked on, but rather it seemed like he knew these people by first name, so on and so forth, and that's going to be really important because my wife has a name and so do my kids.
These are real people and they're real responses. Please reach out to us if you want us to help you tell your story in a way that resonates with your market.